Now there's been plenty of different versions of the Huracan over the years, but I think there's probably no doubt that this is the most extreme, the Huracan STO. It's basically a Huracan Performante where they've removed some weights, they've made it rear wheel drive only, they've given it rear wheel steering. They've also added a load of aero. It's got about 53 or up to 53% more downforce than the Performante. And then when you add that to the new adaptive dampers and the new suspension components, and also the Cafango front end where the bonnet and the fenders and the wings are all one piece, so you undo two little screws almost on either side and the whole thing comes off like a clamshell, it suggests that this is far more track focused than any Huracan we've seen before. And actually, being on a track, I can confirm that is true, because as you can tell, I'm having to short shift everywhere just so that you can hear me. I mean, this engine is utterly stunning. But we'll get onto that in a second, because the changes to the way that this handles, I think it's just removed every complaint you could have about the way the Huracan handled before. I mean, understeer, Lamborghinis have a reputation for it. This, oh, you really have to start to push on to start to get the front to wash wide. It's so much more aggressive, it's so much more precise and in your face, the way that it just takes the corners. It is phenomenally flat. There's more feel through the steering. It's just an all-round, more involving, more hardcore experience. It feels way more track focused than the GT3. I mean, that probably won't come as a surprise, because this is probably more of a rival for the GT3 RS. But if you think that that GT3 that Jamie's just been driving is the pinnacle of track car, then there is another layer of aggression. Not sure if it means it's better, but I mean, I've been lucky enough to drive a Huracan Super Trofeo racing car around Imola on slicks, and the experience, well, it isn't that much different when it comes to the sound and when it comes to the feeling of it. Obviously on the slick tyres there is more grip than we've got today, but yeah, bolt some slick tyres onto this and it wouldn't be far behind. It would actually be quicker in a straight line because it's got more power. And obviously the noise, well, the noise is something special. I mean, I'll stop talking so you can just have a little listen, but you're not supposed to hit the rev limiter, obviously, but you almost do sometimes, because so many cars now, they've got that really soft limiter, and in this it just bounces off like it's completely wild. What a machine. This and the GT3 are gonna have a cracking headache later, but I don't think I'm gonna care one bit, because this is worth it. Wow. What a sound.